Yo! Stop your grinning and drop your linen.
I don't know what the hell's in there, but it's weird and pissed off, whatever it is.
Alright, what's up, fools? This is Grand Marquise.
And the Sir Skull.
And this is Hella Horror, where we talk about horror shit. We look at movies with a similar theme and chopping down humor and sarcasm.
Simon Raza, we'll be getting into some creepy shit, funny shit, and dumb shit, so get with the program.
Guaranteed. Yo, Sir Skull, tell the cliqua what's real.
Man, basically, we spoil the shit out of these movies, so if you haven't watched them, you're gonna get, that shit's gonna get spoiled. Alright, just off top, that's a disclaimer. If you don't like it, then just don't listen. But if you do listen, and it is a spoiler, still check it out.
Yeah, and we don't spoil it too bad.
Nah.
You know, we spoil some of the good shit, but for the rest part, a lot of that stuff we don't even really talk about. So you can still watch the movie, be like, oh, yeah, but we fuck up the ending, so don't even try to go, don't tell me the ending, man. We're getting there. So this theme we're getting into this time, as you all know, we always take 3 movies with a similar theme, and this time it's Illegal Aliens. Yeah.
Damn, rolling deep.
But but disclaimer, there's only one kind, so fuckers from space. Make sure y'all recognize I'm talking about real illegal aliens.
Damn.
None of the shit that, America tells you or other motherfucking countries.
It's just not brown people, okay? That's what he's trying to say. Illegal aliens is not brown people, all right, folks? It's green little aliens or the reptilians or whatever the fuck you guys want to call those aliens. Those are the real, Men in Black. Go watch Men in Black, all right?
He's like the mishmash, the ones with fucking tentacles and all that kind of weird shit, man. But yo, Sarsko, though, since we're talking about aliens, I mean, what are your thoughts? I mean, you have any experiences? We're talking about this alien shit.
You mean like experiences with any like aliens that encounters
anal probing from aliens?
Anal probing? What the fuck is wrong with you, man? Alien-wise, I mean, there's been shit. Actually, there is one. I remember it was back in the day in the old hood, in the block. Milton Crew Posse, MCP.
Holla.
There was, I remember we were playing basketball. It was us two, and 2 of the other homies.
Yeah.
And we were playing horse, I think it was. But all of a sudden we saw up in the sky, I think it was like 7 o'clock in the evening, probably fall or something like that.
Yeah.
And we saw because we used to live right next to the airport.
Yeah.
Right, in San Bruno. And so that one day though, we looked up and it was cloudy, and all we saw was this bright light that it was behind the clouds.
Yeah, it was big.
It was big. It was huge, right? And so we were tripping out because we even turned to the radio station, right?
Yeah, it was on the news. We looked at the news.
It was on the news, right? And then they were talking about it.
Yeah, they were talking about it, but then they were like, oh yeah, it was some government fucking...
Is that what they said? I can't remember.
It was just some bullshit like that. They're like, there was multiple reports of something strange. I mean, that shit was big.
It was huge, and it was abnormal. It wasn't something like, oh yeah, maybe. No, the shit, you look at it.
It was massive.
And when you get that feeling where it's like, this shit ain't right. Like something's not right. There's tripping, but then there's like, your gut's like, run. Turn the fuck around and run. Just fucking bounce.
So run,
get ghost.
Run.
All right, don't fucking stick around like an idiot.
Yeah,
but that was time. And then after that, we're like, I don't know what happened.
Yeah,
We forgot about it.
After a while, we're like, okay, let's move on.
Just keep playing.
Yeah, but that shit was huge, though. That's what I remember. I'm like, and it just sat there for hella long.
Yeah.
But it was a government weather balloon. I don't know what the fuck they said. It was some weather bullshit.
And this was back in 94?
Yeah, something like that, 95.
95. Well, that UFO conspiracy was really like... Aliens, yeah. But at that time, it was still a conspiracy, like this deep conspiracy. Because now, I mean, come on.
Everybody's into it.
Now,
it's like...
And it shows, evidence shows there's something out there.
Guaranteed. Yeah.
What about you?
I was going to tell the same fucking story.
Damn.
I was about to tell the same goddamn story. I was like, all right, well, there you go. Yeah. And so that just, it fits perfectly with our theme. The only difference in what we're talking about, that big blue fucking light that we saw, they would have shot an alien right at us, right? So
yeah, beam us up, Scotty.
So the 3 movies we're gonna get into is Predator. And I'm talking about the original Predator, not the Predator from 2018 bunk ass movie. I'm talking about the OG one,
or Predators, or Pretty.
Well, we got the Prey coming out, so or just called Prey coming out. Okay, this is gonna be Native Americans against the fucking Predator.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm not sure how that's gonna turn out.
No, who's creating it?
I don't know.
Isn't that fucker from Transformers? What's his name? Michael Bay?
Oh, hell no. Don't even say that name. Oh, shit. Now I got to double check it.
You better check it, or that guy, what's that dude's name from the movie he created, The Gladiator?
Ridley Scott. Well, he's the one that did Alien.
Yeah, but that motherfucker he's been known to misrepresent history. Like The Gladiator. Oh, there was like experts that told him all that shit is wrong and incorrect.
He's like, fuck, I'm making a movie.
Yeah, he says, I don't care. He said, I'm gonna do it how I want to. So that's touchy, but it's actually a good little take on it, though.
It sounds interesting, but we'll see.
Yeah, you gotta be careful with that.
All right, so the next 2 movies are Alien, the original OG one by Ridley Scott, and The Thing, the 1992 remake from the original black and white one by John Carpenter. So, yeah.
Wait a minute, the original one was black and white?
Well, I'll get into it in a second.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell you, bro.
Okay, man. I didn't know that one. Shit, spitting facts.
So, yeah, shit's kind of sci-fi. So, if you motherfuckers like, hey, Graham Marquis, that's sci-fi. Sci-fi ain't horror. I don't give a fuck. We about to tell you why it's horror, bro.
Chales, we always have that horror shit, man. What are you talking about?
Fucking cabrones jodidos.
Come on, man.
So, the first movie, let's get cracking. Predator. So, this is released in 1987. Directed by the Vato Loco, John McTiernan. So this dude, that director is fucking just crazy. I think he went to jail for a hot minute or something like that. But so this dude did a lot of action shit at the height of the action movie craze in the 80s, like the famous Christmas movie, Die Hard. Yeah,
Die Hard.
A lot of motherfuckers, that's not a Christmas movie. I don't give a shit, dude. It came out around the holidays, if I remember correctly. I don't remember correctly, but. It
did.
Yeah, right? And it's all...
Both movies.
It's got Christmas theme.
Yeah, the first and the second one.
Yeah, that's right. It was all... it revolves around Christmas and,
that's
shit motherfuckers up.
It was a Christmas story.
It's about reunion and, getting the families together. But anyways, so fun fact. This is John McTiernan, dude. This is Vato, bro. He got in trouble for wiretapped the dudes he was working with, was listening in on some of the deals that they were making. I guess he wanted to see that, he wanted to listen to what they were doing behind their backs. And he was a little paranoid. And he actually got caught for it. Did some time in the pinta, bro.
For that?
Yeah. For less than a year. Well, the thing is, supposedly he went through like someone through the FBI that he knew. And then, yeah.
Why? Just over a fucking movie?
Illegal wiretaps. I guess it has something to do with some producers and money. I don't know what the fuck. It's crazy. Yeah, I was like, shit.
Oh, this fucking guy.
But he also got into some other shit. I didn't have time to look at all that shit up. So people,
so he's a rebel.
Shoot us an email at hellohorrorpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what the 411 is on this dude, man. What other kind of shit he was into?
You need 411 on remembering your fucking email.
Hey, man. It's hard when you're famous. You know what I'm saying? Can't remember the little things.
Shit, this motherfucker.
But the famous special effects from this, of the Predator and everything that happens is Stan Winston. He created the Predator alien, and obviously it looks fucking crazy dope. Yeah. It's really the coolest thing in this whole movie, and the makeup effects make him look real as hell. And it still stands up to this day. Like when we were watching it again, I was like, whoa, that shit looks good.
Let me ask you a question that, did you, while you're researching that, did anything come up with the reasons why he came up with that style or that design?
Not so much for the style, but it was a huge difference between the original version. So, fun fact. So the original design was just ugly as fuck. It looked like a fucking giant lobster. And the funny thing about it is Jean-Claude Van Damme was the one in the suit. he was running around the jungle and he was bitching, complaining half the time because it's hot as fuck. This shit's trash. No one can see my face. And he was just bitching and crying.
Give the audience a quick who Jean-Claude Van Damme is.
JVD. He was huge in the 90s. He did a lot of action movies, most known for like the Bloodsport. And then he did Time Cop. He did Double Team. He did
Double Impact.
Double Impact. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Double Impact. Kickboxer.
Yeah.
Dude, he did Cyborg.
Yeah, he did a lot of martial arts.
Yeah.
Well, he really wasn't a martial arts guy, but
well, he actually was. Like
was he?
at first, I didn't think so. Like at
thought,
first, I was
yeah.
like, oh, he's just a gymnast, and then I started digging more into it and started understanding that actually, he did do martial arts in Brussels. That's where he's from.
yeah,
We partied in Brussels.
yeah, good people.
Shout
man.
out
to Brussels.
Yeah. So the muscles from Brussels is what they call this fool. You know what I'm
So
saying?
anyhow, go check him out. It's like that. You know what we're talking about.
Guaranteed. So he said, fuck this. And then I think they fired him or he quit. I don't know. One of those things happened. And then they're like, okay, we need to make a new motherfucking creature.
Yeah,
and
lobster.
thank God. I mean, it was like a nasty ass. You can look it up. It was supposed to have chameleon type of thing, change colors, but whatever. I'm glad they moved on from that bullshit.
What an asshole.
Yeah. So the final dude, let's talk about who's starring in this motherfucker. So the final dude, the main man, the metal is Dutch. He was played by Arnold Schwarzenegger.
It's showtime.
So if y'all don't know who he is, he was a former governor of California back in 2000s. And he lifted a lot of muscle, a lot of weight, and he did some action movies. I don't know, something like that. And he got his house. No, you know what he's really known for? He got his housekeeper pregnant at the casa.
That's right.
While he was doing all that work.
It was a little Latina too.
Yeah, she looked nasty, dude. Oh, no disrespect, but she was ugly as fuck, bro.
Damn, really?
Yeah, and he's got it like a.
I remember that story, but never bothered. I was like, what?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna even fucking entertain this.
Yeah, dude, his like love child. He's a full grown adult now. Some dude.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he bodybuild too?
I don't know, man. It's just so weird, man. Fucking
Weird shit.
can't make this shit up. But yeah,
fucking Arnold. Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Man. So the main villain, obviously the Predator, was played by tall as fuck Kevin Peter Hall. That motherfucker was 7'2", straight basketball player height. And that dude, he did a bunch of little things. He was really a creature guy. He would put on suits and stuff like that. But check it, R.I.P. notice. Unfortunately, he died in 91. R.I.P.
Poor little looking for the homie.
Yeah, but the worst of it, though, it was messed up. I hate even talking about it, but he got AIDS from a blood transfusion that he got during surgery.
That's fucked up.
Straight fucked, bro.
But that was happening a lot during the 90s, huh?
Yeah, well,
that
from
shit.
the 80s to the 90s, yeah. They didn't really have a good handle on it, but that sucks, dude.
It sucks for your
Yeah,
but and especially if you're not the one fucking fornicating like that, be getting AIDS.
Fucking around.
Fornicating, man.
Fornicating the gutters.
Yeah.
Fornicating the gutters.
You know fucking whatever he finds. No, he got it by fucking
needle prick.
I know.
And then, or they were just trying to help him. I think he went to surgery for, I think it was a motorcycle accident or some shit like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it's fucked. Some accident.
Did you get paid for that? Anyhow.
Anyways, yeah. So we got a Latina or Latinx, if that's what you prefer, spotlight. Ilidia Carrillo. She plays Anna. She's the guerrilla fighter / hostage in the movie. And she's like one of the last two people that survive in the whole movie from the American Mercs. Crazy fact. Dun, dun, dun. So Ilidia Carrillo, right? So she's from Michoacan. And dude, her story's crazy. So she's an actress, obviously in Mexico. And she went through hella shit to get where she is. Like her whole life story as a kid, her father was murdered by, sounds like the cartel, by some gangs or whatever. And years later, her brother took over the family and they moved away, and she even worked in a Chinese restaurant for a hot minute. And her brother's murdered as well. And then she ends up living with her aunt. I think that's when she works in a Chinese restaurant. Eventually, she's discovered as a model, underage model, really, and kind of climbed the ranks from there and got noticed and started acting. And the rest is film history, you know what I'm saying? And then she got into the Predator and brown and proud, that's it. You know what I'm saying?
She cute too, man. A cutie pie.
Yeah, she did a lot of like serious drama movies after Predator. I think Predator is like the only one where it's like, you know, whatever action movie.
No, she's is she the one from La Familia?
I don't know.
The wife that died? I think it is.
It might be.
It is. Actually, it is. Yeah, she's cute. She's nice and brown. That nice Canela brown. And then she was a model? Damn.
Yeah, as a youth. Well, she's hella cute and she kind of nice. Yeah, no. She's kind of nice in that Predator movie.
Calm down, man. You're not the Predator.
Not anymore. I hung that up.
You lucky your girl don't fucking listen to this shit. No, hey, you're good. Your girl don't listen to this shit, so it's all good, man.
Hey, I didn't mean it that way. I was never a predator. All right, everybody.
I'm trying to help you out, but no, man, you brought it back up. You fucking predator.
I was just Mr. Smooth. That's all, Mr. Smooth.
Everybody's like, what? Anyways, all right, Ground Marquise, give him the polling points. That's it.
What it is. So basically, an alien crosses a space border and puts mercs and soldiers out of work until the big bad European shows up and shuts his shit down. Damn. He says, "Where are your papers, mister? You're ugly. You need to leave.
Where's your documents, sir?
Where's your documents, sir?
You got a green card with you?"
Doesn't seem like you do, so I'm about to blow you up. Because I need to go get the chopper. I'm sure right now you're like, Grand Marquise, what are you talking about? But for real, though, it goes like this, right? So remember, this is just the bullet points. So basically, an ugly-ass alien, a.k.a. the Predator, a.k.a. Preddy, gets kicked out of his homie's ride while they're passing by in space, and then he lands in some jungle-ass country.
You know, he was, sorry, I interrupt. You know when he was in his ride? He was playing that one song, Let Your Dreads Down. Oh, no, I'm fucking it up, but you know what I mean, right?
Ooh, Jesus Christ had dreads, so shake 'em.
Anyhow, okay.
Yeah, so
okay.
He got kicked out, essentially. They said, get the fuck out of the ride, dude. You farted. Get out, bro.
Get your ass on there.
So now we have Predator armed with Wolverine claws and a laser cannon and invisibility, and then lands on this fucking jungle and just starts skinning motherfuckers, just like taking skulls and spines and using trophies and shit. This dude just goes ham on the motherfucking
some beef jerky
on the local population, you know.
I'm gonna let this cure for a while. I'll be back.
Yeah, it's gonna be tasty. He's all rubbing his fucking fingers.
I got a Kringo and I got a brown person over there. I gotta get a black person.
There was some Russians mixed up in this thing too, so he had like, you know, the fucking all kinds of flavors going on.
But he had fucking Baskin Robbins.
Oh shit! So now we got the Predator doing all his thing, and then Arnold Schwarzenegger, Arnie, shows up with his Merc crew. They show up for his job, and they're like, "Hey man," fucking shaking hands, and then they're like, "Yeah, do this, go to this spot. You need to get some stuff there and find out what's going on." So they show up and start shooting some innocent giddias. They were just hanging out, you know, playing bones. Domino, motherfucker. And all of a sudden, fucking big-ass European dude just starts fucking laying down the fucking heavy fucking steel-toe boot on their fucking
in the jungle. In the jungle like it happened.
You don't even live here, dude. What are you doing here?
And then you're in a movie like about fucking aliens?
Dude, like...
Dude, you're the illegal alien. Get the fuck out of
here, right? But anyway, so they kill hella fools, and it's a setup. So we got the pinche malinche, Action Jackson, a.k.a. Carl Weathers. So basically, he tricked Arnie and his crew to do some dirty work because they never really explain why. But eventually they make up because they're like homies from another mother and all that shit.
And because they did that whole arm wrestling handshake in the beginning, like, whoosh. He said, yeah.
We're friends.
We're alpha.
Essentially.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
So then, as they're leaving, Preddy starts taking them out one by one. They get fucked up. One guy gets skinned. One guy gets smashed down, cut, all that shit, laser blasted, until it's a one-on-one between Arnie and Preddy. They go toe-to-toe, mano-y-mano. But Preddy fucks his ass up and drops a tree on the cabeza, and then he just blows himself up. He's like, fuck you. And then, Arnie fucking takes off running, gets to the chopper. And then there's a happy ending, apparently. And then Anna, you find out she's the only survivor hanging out in the chopper.
Yeah.
waiting for the big bad European. She's like, hey, big guy.
Come here.
Murder was the case of the show. Sir Scott, what was your favorite kill in that movie?
My favorite kill was when Mac, the guy who what's his name?
The machine gunner. He had like the bald black dude.
Yeah, the bald black dude with the but he was like tight with Ventura, right?
Yeah, Jesse the Body Ventura's in this. He plays Blaine.
Blaine, yeah,
with the minigun.
And so he was pissed off, and he's trying to like fucking, he has this not revenge.
Revenge.
Vendetta against the Predator. He's like, I'm gonna fucking take you out. He's trying to be all fucking slick. That's what I like about it. He's all like trying to move hella slick, not knowing that the Predator can see infrared. So if you give body heat, you're fucked no matter what you do.
And that motherfucker was hella sweating.
Yeah, he was sweating and shit, right? So he's like trying to be all smooth. And the reason why I like this kill is because Mac is a badass.
Yeah.
Right? He was like a badass for the whole movie, especially that one scene when he tells Dylan, "Don't ghost me or I'll make you bleed."
Make you bleed real slow. I was like, God damn.
So, but so he's over here like, you're thinking, damn, what he's gonna do? He's all trying to move hella slick. He's trying to move like a fucking snake through the ground, like he's crawling and shit, right? And the minute this motherfucker turns around in the ground when he's crawling and looks up, the Predator's already waiting for him there. Fucking has those 3 puntos to his fucking face, like mi vida loca, puto. And this shit splits. I mean,
like a sandia, bro.
Not just once, but twice, man. That shit twice in different angles, man. I was like, and you see the hole.
Yeah, his head is busted.
You fucking, man, that's a hole in the head for sure.
Hole in the head.
So, yeah.
What's funny, that just segues into my favorite kill, where it's literally the scene right after that. Because Dylan, Action Jackson, the Malinche, he runs over there and he's like, oh, fuck. And then so Dylan's like, okay, I got to take it on. And then he just goes straight fucking Mandalorian style and just starts blasting. But it's not good enough because he still can't, he doesn't know what Predator is yet. And so Predator just goes and just blasts off one of fucking Dylan's arms. He's like, bah! And the fucking arm hits the ground, still with the finger on the trigger, just and then Dylan's like, ah! And then he just starts shooting. And then by this time, Predator's on the ground. He's moving quick, like a hot water. Just, and then fucking Wolverine style just sniff.
That Ryan is fucking back.
Just shanks him, and then you hear him.
He picks him up like fucking shish kebab.
He's like,
well done.
Yeah, and then Arnie's in the background like, huh? Whatever, fuck it.
Yeah,
that guy sucked anyway.
I didn't like that fucking cockroach. Never liked them. I never liked them.
Never liked them. Oh, shit. So would you recommend?
Yeah, fuck yeah, man. It's like my all-time favorite movie. I don't want him to remake it. Don't remake it. Leave it alone. Yeah, I'm personally, I don't like Arnold's personal life or outside of that. But in his movies, I'm a fan.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of, just because I grew up with all those Arnold movies. So for me, that just makes the movie even better. Yeah, I know. It's all that fucking being big, and it just goes with it, right?
Yeah.
It's just our era.
It's straight adrenaline.
I would definitely recommend it. It's an entertaining movie. It's something new that at that time no one else was doing.
Yeah.
And then it's just the whole war tactics, right? It's just it's all that's what they're doing. They're or not war, but more of a hunting tactics where he's hunting down his prey. Like his purpose is to go do this.
Yep.
It's not like he accidentally came across and I'm gonna kill you or I'm fucking trying to take over the world. No, he's like, I came here for game, and if you fuck me up, you fuck me up, but you ain't gonna fuck me up because I'm gonna fuck you up, type of thing.
Until he gets a fucking tree on his head.
Yeah, to a tree. He's like, it's all good, but based on all the other movies, is that this is what they do.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and same thing. It's fun action movie. It still holds up.
Yeah.
It's that classic. It's the height of the action movie, and like you said, it's a representation of all those movies. And really, they had the whole Merc crew on top of Arnold. You had Carl Weathers, who was in the movie Action Jackson, and you had Big Ass Mac. You had Blaine, Jesse Ventura, who was just this big ass dude with a big old minigun,
Big hitters.
Yeah, and then you had some other Latino dude. I forgot what his name was. Something Pancho, something, I don't know. Yeah. Something Chavez is his last name. That's all I remember.
Fucking, just call him Panchito.
Yeah, Panchito.
Panchito Ero.
Yeah, and he had grenade launcher. I mean, you had all these dudes just like, you know, and then one skinny ass white dude with glasses.
Fucking nerd.
He gets skiing.
Poindexter.
Yeah, I mean, the plot is shit, but whatever. But the whole point is like, these guys are just bad as fuck. And there's this one scene where after Blaine gets killed, they fucking murder the jungle.
Oh, yeah.
Because they can't see the predator because he turns invisible. He has like this cloaking thing. You can't see him. And so Mac just starts with his M16, and then he picks up the minigun, and then everyone just shows up like, whatever he's shooting at, let's shoot it and blow it up. And they fucking level the jungle, dude. Just, it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, you know what I like about that part that is they didn't just start doing it. They started with Mac. And then they're like, kind of just look around, and they just ran up and joined. Like, all right, we shooting, fuck it. They shoot too. It's like, wait a minute. This is a trigger-happy fucking fiesta? All right.
That's exactly how it goes down, man. Go watch that shit. That shit's fucking nuts. It's crazy, crazy, man. And plus, you get to see Predator do some crazy shit.
Yeah. And then you get to see his ugly-ass fucking mug and shit in the end.
Looking like a crab on his face.
No, it looks like it's a mixture. It looks like Homeboy when Predator was a offspring of the Thing in Alien. Fucking.
Seriously, dude.
It is, because the Predator fucking, his mouth looks like some shit from the Thing, right? Like, and then this body is like, okay, it could be fucking Alien.
It could be the threesome, man.
No, he's the offspring of them too and shit, man. This is what you, hey, here's a joke. What do you get when Alien and the Thing fuck? Predator.
One ugly motherfucker. Fucking A, dude. Oh, shit. All right. So next movie. Now we talking about Alien. So Alien was released in 1979, directed by Ridley Scott. You know, he's the same dude like Sir Skull said. You know, he did Black Hawk Down and The Gladiator and a shit ton of other movies, right? Yeah. The movie is actually written, or the screenplay and everything was written by Dan O'Bannon. So if you're asking, like, why are you even talking about Dan O'Bannon? I'm about to tell you, cuh. He's the same dude that did the movie Return of the Living Dead. I fucking love Return of the Living Dead. One of my favorites. Nice. So Dan O'Bannon, man, much props. R.I.P.
You're an asshole.
Yeah, you are. But check it, though. But check this. Fun fact. So in the documentary called Alien Evolution, this dude, man, I'm going to tell you, this is what he called the movie. He said, this movie is about alien interspecies rape. That's what he said. I was like, yo.
What the fuck?
Oh, we'll tell you. We'll tell you
That's
why.
A bold ass statement. What was his name? 70s? Yeah. That sounds about right.
Damn. But I think he was old as fuck by the time he said that shit.
To the dome. Fucking getting dome.
And we're going to tell you why he would even say something like that. It's crazy. But check it. The creature effects were a collaboration between... the creature effects is based on the art from Swedish artist H.R. Geiger, right? And all the creature effects of the alien, the chest burster, which is the larvae of the alien itself. And I'm sure you guys already know what the alien looks like, but it's very sleek looking. Very sexual in some ways. And the face hugger. So it's the other thing. And the eggs. So all based on the art of H.R. Geiger. And really the creature effects. He was involved in the entire movie. In the movie. And the collaboration between Geiger, O'Bannon, and the art director, Roger Christian, and a bunch of other people. All right. So it was like a big effort. You know, including Ridley Scott. Fun fact. The artwork that really inspired the alien is one piece of artwork from H.R. Geiger called Necronom the Fourth. And if you see it, you can definitely say, oh, okay, I see the bases of the alien creature, a.k.a. the xenomorph, right? Fucking the rest is history, you know what I'm saying?
All right, well, fun fact. You know that this guy, actually, Mr. Geiger?
Yeah.
He actually has his own website where he creates furniture like the aliens.
Oh, guaranteed.
You could buy.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you could buy an actual like one of those computer desk chairs
Yeah.
that is created like the way how the alien looks like, and they're expensive. I mean, we're talking about he's charging like $3,500 to $4,500 for a chair. Right?
That's nuts.
But he took it a step further to where he's actually doing furniture for it. And the website is kind of hard to find. You can't just find it that way. Like, oh, it's popular. I actually came across it. I think I was in Google has it now where it says if you feel lucky, press the Google thing.
Yeah.
But you sat there and you just hit refresh, and it would come up with different shit.
Yeah.
Like different interesting shit.
Yeah.
And that came up. And I was like, oh shit, that's cool. I mean, I would never own something like that, but yeah, it's crazy. I mean, first of all, it's expensive and that's not my style. But that's crazy that he actually took it to that step,
Well, yeah, I mean, because he's an artist, so he always did like art shows and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But fun fact.
Another fun fact.
Yeah. So about H.R. Geiger. So Jonathan Davis, the lead frontman, the lead singer for Korn, they did Freak of the Leash and a bunch of other shit. He has a mic stand that he does for shows and everything, and it was designed by H.R. Geiger.
Oh, okay.
He had it custom made for him.
Damn.
And you can tell it's all that sleek,
the same kind of style
look and everything, silver and like looks like an alien head type of thing.
Yeah, that's cool, man.
It's a trip, right?
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. Fucking artist.
So starring these characters. So the final girl turns out to be the badass in much of a lot of the alien movies is Ripley, played by Sigourney Weaver, as you all know. She's a straight badass in this, even more of a badass in Aliens, but we're talking about Alien, right? So she plays Ripley. After this, her career really took off after this. Ripley is the one in this movie pretty much just asks hella questions and always like, nah, that don't sound right. Yo, what are you talking about? Like, she was always like the one like, working for OSHA and shit. Like, that shit ain't safe. That shit ain't safe.
Open the door, Ripley. Now, you know the protocol.
And the fucking Malinche hates her. He's like, man, y'all, it's running the plant, man. Oh, shit. She's like, quarantine, motherfucker. Do you understand? Oh, man, we'll get into that. But, the main villain in this one is the creeper killer alien, a.k.a. Mr. Silent, a.k.a. the Xenomorph, played by the alien. Well, it's the alien itself. And that one's played by Bolaji Badejo. He's a dude that's in the suits. He's a tall-ass Nigerian actor from Nigeria.
No shit.
Motherfucker's 6'10". But he's an artist. He did a lot of art and ran art galleries and stuff like that. And this was the only movie he was ever in. He was a performance artist, so he did a lot of that, that weird art shit.
Yeah.
Performance art. But R.I.P. notice.
Damn, another one.
Yeah, man. Seriously, two guys in a creature suit. So he ended up dying from sickle cell anemia at the age of 39. Hella young. Yeah. I think at the time it was still, they didn't really have a good handle on it. Not like now. I mean, you could
prevent it.
You can live a long time, prolong it. Yeah. But damn, bro. Right?
Fuck, R.I.P.
So our pinche Malinche is played by Ian Holmes. He plays Ash, the synthetic fuckface.
Fuckface. He does look like a fucking fuckface.
Yeah, he's a prick, man. But funny thing, Ian Holmes, the actor, he actually also played Bilbo Baggins in The Lord of the Rings. Yeah. He goes, "Oh, the precious. Oh, you got the ring. Give me the ring."
So no wonder that fucker looked familiar.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, Grandma Marquise, give him the bullet points. I said,
guaranteed. So this one's about proper quarantine procedures. That's how you stop it. All right, China? You knew you fucked up. Just like this crew fucked up. That's exactly what happened.
And then the Malinche is fucking Dr. Fashi. Fuck that puto. Last year I didn't know how to say his name.
No, Grand Marquis, that's political. I don't give shit. It's my show.
And Cisco's show.
The truth comes out, you see? That's not the first time he's done this shit on the show. It's our show.
It's our show.
It's okay. It's all right. I'll get to him.
So
he's all excited.
So this is how the movie gets down, you know what I'm saying? So a crew of like 7 people, they're on their way home, taking a cryogenic nap, and then the resident Malinche, Pinche Ash. Later on, he's revealed as a synthetic cyborg. No one knows about it, but he sets them up. He fucks with the programming, and basically they were supposed to wake up at Earth. Instead, they wake up early and way off course. And they're like, what the fuck? And then eventually like, let's go check out this homing beacon that's going off some weird message. You know, eventually they find out it was a warning beacon, but it was way too late. So they get out there, 3 of them, and then one of the crew gets all curious. He sees these little alien eggs. They're like, hey, check it out. And it's inside this giant, like, alien person, like his fucking whatever's left of him, the carcass. They go into his chest, and that's where he finds these little alien eggs. And he gets all curious. You know what happened to the cat?
Gets fucked for being curious. like Curtis George. In the end, he dies.
Yeah, and that's what happens. It's murkety murk time. They get over there, and then Ripley's like, no, don't let him in. Quarantine. And fucking Ash goes, nah, I'm going to let him in. And so then that's when it all goes down.
I didn't get that. Like, I've seen it so many times, but is that what they went in his chest?
Yeah.
Is that what that
was?
There was
a hole in that big giant alien.
I saw the giant, like the
structure?
the humanoid, right? He was like a humanoid, but he was big.
Yeah.
Like a giant.
I didn't even talk about that before, but fun fact.
Rear.
That thing was 24 feet high.
The giant.
Yeah, that they actually built it.
Oh, shit,
yeah,
really?
They actually built it for the movie on set. So they were actually on it. 24 feet in height.
That's big.
It's just massive. And that shit burnt down because some pendejo left a cigarette on the set. And then when they came back, it was like...
Damn, that's fucked up. That's hella fucked
right?
up.
That's hella
what an asshole. So it was their chest that went in, and the eggs were in the chest.
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's some deep shit.
Yep. So they let him in on ship. Shit hits the fan, goes bad, and then fucking alien monster goes jumps out of fucking bumbleclot chest to fucking Kane. I'm like, oh shit. And then the crew gets taken out one by one. And then Ripley discovers the chincha malinche. But by that point, it's already too late. You know, she has already hit the fan. And eventually, Ripley and the cat are the only ones left. She got a little cat. And then she goes, fuck it. Let's blow the shit up.
He's a spy. Blow him up. I'm going to go take a shit.
That's it. Let's keep going. Only to find out that fucking alien, again, legal alien fucking crossing fucking lines that ain't supposed to, sneaks onto her ship. You know, that escapes from the main ship. There's this huge ship, and she's on the shuttle. It's in there. She fucking goes, oh, fuck. And then she kicks that motherfucker out the airlock. She's like, get out of here,
yeah, because he was all like sleeping, right?
He's like taking a nap. And she's like, I see you, motherfucker.
Hey, I don't mean this at all in any kind of bad way, but he's like, I'm hella black. I won't be seen. I mean, he is, right?
Well, he was hidden like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He kind of went with the fucking background.
Yeah, that's how he was like hiding. He's like, she ain't gonna see me.
And
she's like, no, here's some steam, cabron.
Yeah, I fucking steamed his ass out of there.
And then she opened the airlock. That motherfucker said, oh.
No, she shot his ass in the chest with the fucking harpoon, man.
And so he was still stuck to the harpoon. And then she's like, oh, fuck. And then he tried to sneak into like the engine, thruster. You know, the into the thruster. And he was like, I'm going to hide right inside here. No, cabron.
Fucking barbecue alien.
Yep. So then that's it for him. And then she takes a cryogenic nap, shows off her small ass chonies for the world to see, and was like, whoa, she got some small ass chonies. And then she wakes up years later in part 2. Murder was a case of the show. What was yours? What was your murder case?
Chest buster. When Kane gets his chest busted by the mini alien. It's just a classic. Because first he's eating, right?
This is Kane we're talking about.
This is right after when they went to the cave and they got exposed. And
the face hugger fell off of his face.
Yeah, finally, you know. What did he do? They try to burn it, right?
Well, actually, that's the whole thing is part of that whole rape thing that Dan O'Bannon said. Well, because the face hugger is the first creature that jumps out the egg and breaks Kane's like glass helmet and it wraps itself around his face. And he's got this little thing that just goes down his throat and just drops eggs into his body.
He makes him gag on his shit.
And then, yeah, that was some motherfucking. He's like, that was not consensual. I can guarantee you that. That was fucked.
Fucking, he got mouth raped.
Dude, seriously.
Damn, he's like, don't move, bitch. Take it.
And they
just go with it.
And they couldn't take it off because when they cut it, like the acid, the blood is like acid and it melts to like 2 levels. And they're like, well, we can't cut it off because it just melts his face off.
But that's pretty cool that they even thought about it to that extent.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
But it's cool. So finally, when the shit comes off, dude gets up. Kane is like acting normal. Okay, he's fine, whatever. And it's like, why the fuck would you think? He just got his fucking mouth raped. Why is he walking around like he's fine? Something's wrong. Yeah. Something pump his fucking stomach. Little Kim style. Oh.
Yeah, that's an old ass rumor. I wonder if it's true. I don't know.
But so anyhow, he's fucking chilling and eating his fucking Captain Crunch. Oh no, he was eating spaghettis or some shit like that, shit. And so he's eating it, and he actually reminded me of the movie Underworld when the dude, I think the second part when he turns into a werewolf, or he gets bitten or something like that, and he's in Germany and he starts to eat onions.
That's the first movie.
It's the first one, right?
Yeah.
He starts to eat onions. He's all throwing up and shit, hacking it up. That was the same fucking style with fucking Kane, man. He starts like, this motherfucker is like, are you on something or what? Because he starts to fucking go into convulsions, right? He's just like tweaking out. And I guess it was the alien trying to fucking bust through his chest. So they put him on the table and he's like fucking spazzing out, fucking flopping like a fish out of water and shit. And finally they tie him down. And then there's like this it pops, right? His chest pops with blood, and then he goes still, and then he starts all over again. I was like, damn, right? You think that's the end, right? Yeah. Okay, no, he starts to flop again.
Bring some water! Water my ass! Bring this guy some Pepto-Bismol!
And then that's when the fucking alien comes out. But it's funny how he comes out, because he fucking pops out of that motherfucker, like he literally like pops out, and he's like, all I can imagine is like, hey man, what's cracking? What's cracking? And he's looking around like checking out the scene, making sure, all right, man, who the fuck is around here? who do I need to fuck up? Right? He's looking around, and everybody's just like looking at this thing, and then he's fucking finishes looking around. And he's like, man, y'all bitches, and he fucking takes off. He's some suckers. I'll get you on the rebound. I'm out. Deuces. I'm ghost. And that's what he did. He fucking just split, man. He did the ski skirt. I'm out. So, like, he got a stiff neck. He's a little thing, like, looking around. Like, he was straight up fucking, like, he was dogging, man. He was mugging motherfuckers. He's like, all right. He's like, I'll be back. I'll be back with a chain and a gat. Drive by this motherfucker. So yeah, man.
Yeah, he does come back.
Yeah, he does.
Not in a good way. But yeah, man. I mean, that's a good one. My favorite kill didn't have like the biggest scene, like bunch of craziness. It was honest, like the most unsettling one. So mine was Dallas, right? So Dallas, he was like the main dude in charge. Tom Skerritt with the nice looking beard. So this fool, they're like, okay, hey, we need to do this and that. I forgot what the fuck they needed to do. But he needed to go into the vents. I'm like, hell nah.
Yeah.
I ain't going to motherfucking vents, small ass vents. You know this fucking thing's running around. And then, but really it's a setup of all this that really gets it fucked up because he's crawling through this fucking thing. He's got a little flamethrower and he's by himself, right? He's in the vents. They're talking to him and they got the tracker, the motion tracker. The girl that's reading it, she's like, hey man, it's coming. It's almost there. It's there. And he's like, I don't see shit. And he's shooting off the flamethrower, and they're like, get the fuck out of there, dude. Like, he's there, bro. Get out.
Get the fuck. Dip.
And it's like a small ass space. And eventually he's just like, okay, it's time to go. Let's get the fuck out. And they're like, wait. It's moving again. It's there. And he's like, I don't see shit. Fucking kind of nervous. He's like, oh shit. And then it's really quiet trying to listen. You don't hear anything. All of a sudden he turns and you hear, then you see the alien go, and then he's just like, give me a kiss, besito. And I was like, oh shit.
I missed you, potito. He looked like the dude. He looked like the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah.
It's just on steroids. He's like, come here, baby. He's like, come here. Give me some chon-chon.
Give me some chon-chon.
That's exactly what he's like. I saw you in the table. Remember it? Yeah. I'm like, whoa.
It's like, remember our eyes connected.
I came back for a besito.
He's like, you don't got no fucking eyes? He's like, I do today.
All I need is one eye. Oh man, and he gets fucking took.
He
and
does.
then the ladies screaming and everyone's freaking out. But
so what, man? So that he took him and raped him, huh?
Well, actually, that's exactly what he does. You find out in other movies, that's what they do. They just put that fucking thing in their face. Oof, and they get mouth break.
But
this will not be pleasant, sir. Hey, Dan O'Bannon said it.
Yeah.
Would you recommend this movie?
I would, but it's a movie that it's nothing like all the other Aliens. This movie is more of the build-up, suspense. It's not. You see the alien, but it's not often.
Yeah.
So it's more story driven. You know, like you really have to listen and pay attention, and it's not deep, but it's one of those movies that really concentrates on humans going through space and encountering these type of things. Because
being trapped.
Being trapped pretty much. And it's more of a psychological thing too. It's not heavy on that, but it's like all these other movies that have come out, I think they kind of get it from one of them will be from Alien, because it's that approach of having a crew and what happens when the crew gets not just being hunted, but with them themselves, of how they react, like Ripley being the fucking ocean inspector, and fucking all these other characters, like the little white chick, I can't remember her name, she's all freaking out, and then you got fucking just like you got characters. So what I'm saying is it's semi slow pace drama, suspense, thriller, but you do get some alien that is horror like. Right? It's like
definitely.
it's gonna when they does show up, some horror shit.
Yeah, definitely. I'm like totally in agreement, because you feel claustrophobic as fuck, and then obviously you're freaking out when you see it, and you're like, holy shit! And then even the actors are like fucking like in shock.
Yeah,
every time they're facing it, except for the black dude. The black dude's like, ah, you motherfucker! And
it's always a black guy,
and he gets fucked up.
Well, it's like one of those things, like where you go.
Yeah,
right. You're in space. You're in the spaceship. There's nowhere to go. Yeah,
and I think and just like you said, the suspense is there, but there's also so much tension, because then once you're listening to Ripley and when things she's like questioning, and then when she really starts to question like what the fuck happened, and she goes to the master computer called Mother and starts asking the questions like, yo, what the fuck happened and what's going on? Oh, the mission is you were supposed to go and find this thing and bring back the specimen at all costs. Fuck the crew. The crew's expendable. And she's just like, then, that just adds more to the tension, because then Ash finds out, and then all kinds of crazy, then shit hits the fan, right? So.
And then you have a cyborg.
Yeah.
On board too, like, or not cyborg, but
synthetic.
Synthetic
cyborg. And by that point, you're like, oh shit, they already figured out, like, you're the bad guy. And he's just like, well, I'm going to choke you down with this fucking newspaper or magazine down the throat.
But then you get his shit fucking whacked. His neck got whacked, right?
Yeah. But y'all got to check that out to really see all that. And then one cool thing is just the opening scene. It's the title card. The music is like, it's like really creepy. And then all of a sudden you just see 3 lights or 5 lights, and they start to change and start to turn, and it'll say alien in a weird kind of different way. It's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
So next movie, talking about The Thing. So this is released back in 1982, directed by John Carpenter, the OG of horror. As you all know, he did Halloween, one of my all-time favorites, and then a bunch of other shit. So this is like a remake of the original black and white film from 1951. So that one was called The Thing from Another World, and that's based on an old book. Shit, I forgot the name of that book. But they originally wanted to make it, the studio. Then when John Carpenter, he's like, yeah, I'm not interested. I want to do some other shit. But check it. Fun fact. So Toby Hooper, as you all know, he's one of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and him and John Carpenter did Body Bags a while back. We talk about that one of our other episodes. Initially, Toby Hooper was supposed to be the one initially on board to do it, but the deal fell through. Eventually, the studio was like, nah, bro, we don't like your ideas. Fuck your shit. And then eventually, Carpenter said yeah, because he really started getting into like the story, the original source material, and then he tweaked the story to get what we got. You know what I'm saying?
It's not a fun fact, but what I did realize from the movie, they mentioned that book, Chariots of the Gods.
Oh.
I don't know if you're aware of that book.
No.
But it's I think the homie's from Egypt, His thing is he pretty much said that Egypt, the gods that we believe in, are aliens.
Yeah.
Well, this guy wrote a book back in the 70s, and it was so controversial that that's what put him on the map.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much what he was doing, he kind of voided out religion and said, we're part of aliens, and this is the reasons why, yada, yada, yada.
We were building pyramids, that this is a direct result of extraterrestrials tampering with our DNA. We're hybrids.
So it's very interesting that they brought that up, especially when they're like, what the fuck is this? And that one dude...
the main guy?
No. The dude who he starts to shake and shit.
Oh, Palmer.
Palmer, yeah. He's the one who says it. He goes, yeah, man, they've been landing on this planet for years, man. Right. And I was like, that's kind of weird. It's so subtle that it's you could tell there's an influence to that because when you mention that, that's at that time, especially in the 70s or in the 80s, that was very hot and popular at that time. So anyhow, check that book out, Charge of the Gods. I've read it before. It's very interesting. It's a different view of how things are in society. So
there you go. Thank you, Professor Sir
Little diamond, yeah, let's get smart on, man.
Let's get back to the movie. Yeah. So this one stars the main final dude, and that's Mac, short for McCready. So this character is the alcoholic leader that's played by Kurt Russell, a.k.a. Jack Burton, the famous truck driver from Pork Chop Express.
Who? Jack Burton. Me.
Another famous John Carpenter movie, Big Trouble in Little China. I can't wait till we get into that one. But McCready, he's the leader, right? He's fucking just balls to the walls, like takes charge one step at a time, just boom, 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 boom. I ain't got time for bullshit.
Well, his name, Mac Ready.
Mac Ready. That's how it's spelled out. It's Mac
Ready. Yeah. When I keep setting on the subtitles, I was like, Mac Ready? Is that no, his name is actually Mac Ready. I was like, damn, what a gangster name.
You're ready with that Mac.
Yeah.
Mac in the back of the act.
Hey,
Let's
Mac,
pop it.
You ready?
Oh, shit. So, yeah, we've got that going on. And then the main villain is the fucking Thing. So the Thing is not like the Predator or the Alien. It's like it takes over whatever it infects. So it's like alive in it's a cell. It's a cellular.
Yeah, it's an organism.
Yeah, it's a cellular organism that takes over other cells and just multiplies and really just morphs that creature out. And the longer it's in your system, the more time it has to completely assimilate you and become you and then mimic you completely.
So yeah, it imitates the cell, but is able to reproduce itself.
Yep.
So that's why it takes a while for it to.
Yeah. And then once it has full lock-in, then it can imitate your voice or your thought or how you maneuver your personality. So that just adds another element to this whole fucking thing. But the Thing was brought to life by the amazing special effects. The makeup effects are crazy. And if you watch it now, yeah, it's some parts you can tell it's an animatronic, but it just looks so good and so crazy that you're like, man, that's still a work of art. You know what I'm saying? And it was brought to life by the makeup effects of fucking this dude, Rob Bottin. Rob Bottin, straight workaholic. So fun fact. So Stan Winston, another fucking awesome artist, he's the one that brought Predator to life. So Stan Winston was brought in on this movie after Bottin, right? So he was super young. I forgot how old he was, like 20 and some change. He got sick doing this movie because he was exhausted, like exhaustion. He passed out. Because check it though, he was so young when he did this that he was practically living on the studio on the set. Took no days off, working almost 24 hours. Eventually his body just gave up, like, fuck this, I'm tired. And he got fucking pneumonia.
Damn.
Because he was so wasted away. So Stan Winston was brought in to finish off a lot of the sequences. But check this though, much respect to Winston, he recognized game. He was just like, you know what? I'm not gonna accept any credit for the effects. Don't even tell everyone that I'm the one that did it. I'm just came in, to support the young homie. And instead in the movie, they just put him in as a special thank you. And that's it. Yeah!
Yeah, man, you're fucking awesome.
Respect. One love. Yeah, so that was really cool to find out. Cool. Yeah, but that dude, man, he went all in. You can tell, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nice. Well, shit, man. Grandma Marquise, give him the bullet points.
Guarantee, basically, what this movie is about is too many dudes in one small spot, and no more alcohol just makes fools crazy. It's all the whole movie is invented in their minds. Just kidding.
But the dudes, I mean, shit, man. I like his fucking character. Yeah. Mag is always drinking. That's all he wants to do.
That's all he wants to do. He's like,
I just want to go back in my shack and get drunk.
I just want to play this expensive ass giant fucking computer that only plays chess.
No, wait. Okay, I'm gonna say that for later. For what the fuck moments.
So here we go, right? So the movie is pretty much starts off in the middle of Antarctica. That's where it takes place, right? And then just starts off with some Norwegians in a fucking helicopter shooting at a husky dog that's just running in the middle of the fucking, in the middle of nowhere, snow and fucking ice cap mountains.
He looked like he just broke out of prison and shit, man.
Like, get his
ass. The fucking wolf is like looking back like, oh shit, I gotta keep going. I gotta run faster.
I ain't going back.
I ain't going back, putos. Fuck this.
And then first you're like, what the fuck is going on?
I know. You're like, why are you trying to kill that poor dog?
But by the end of the movie, you're like, they should have killed that fucking dog. They should have killed it.
You kill that goddamn dog.
Yeah. So, I mean, these Norwegians were fucking ready to kill this thing. Their helicopter, they had fucking kerosene, dynamite, and they fuck it up. They blow themselves up.
It was a fucking bomb, man. He jumps out. He's like, the grenade. What did he do? He tried to throw it and it slipped. Fucking Butterfingers. He's like, oh shit. Blew themselves up, man. Fucking Norwegians or the Swedes, like Mac would say.
Yeah, you can't call them the Swedes. Like, the dog's like, no, the Norwegians. He's like, whatever, the same shit. But anyways.
Tomato.
So they didn't kill the dog when they should have, because eventually you find out this dog turns into a fucking monster, like a big ass monster. When it's in the dog pen, kills all the mush dogs, absorbs them. And then you're like, what the fuck? And so the monster's revealed to the crew. And then the crew, one of them runs back and tells another guy, the black dude, Childs. They're like, dude, Mac wants the fucking flamethrower. He wants the what? So he runs out there and all of a sudden he's like, holy shit. He tries to burn it. And
he freezes first. Dude, right? He freezes like he's staring at him. And then when the thing, like, fucking, I don't know what that was, a head within the head, comes out with teeth and he tries to attack him. That's when
he's like, shit.
Dude, you're sitting there like just shitting in your drawers or what, man? Fucking shoot.
And so, like, this movie moves quick and you're like, oh shit. And then shit starts going. And then Mac eventually goes, hey, we need to go investigate the Norwegians camp. Well, first he doesn't want to, but he's like, okay, let's go see what the fuck's going on over there. They go there, they find out that whole camp's a disaster. It's like burnt down, busted up. You can see carcasses and body parts and shit. Kind of find out that the Norwegian camp had found an alien or whatever the fuck, and they see the carcass of a nasty ass looking alien creature thing. Mm-hmm. So let's take that back. They get back, and the medic of the crew runs tests and realizes that, like, this thing, the creature, is bad juju, right? So like, oh, let's put it away. And they come to find out, people start going down like fucking flies. Mm. Fools start dropping, right? And then they realize, like, oh shit, especially the medic. He goes, oh, it's the cell organism is taking over people's cells. It's infectious. Mm-hmm. It's spreading, and you can't tell who's who.
From the crew.
Yeah.
The computer told him.
Yeah, the way the computer tells him. It's some old ass computer, like, oh wow, dude, that's not how things work.
Pretty much talking about, what was it, like fucking 48 hours or
I don't know,
24 hours, the whole world could be infected out of some shit.
It was some crazy shit. But anyways, so they realize, okay, this thing's taking over the host and shit. Mm-hmm. So then no one trusts anybody, super paranoia, and then it's murk time. So Mac and crew realize this fucking monster hates fire, and then they start testing each other's bloods. That's to try to find it, and they find the creature a few times. Creature escapes. I mean, it's just shit goes to fucking hell, right? And eventually, Mac and the black homie Childs, played by the horror legend the great horror legend Keith David. Right, that dude, he was the voice of fucking Goliath from the old Disney cartoon Gargoyles. Pretty cool.
Oh, was
huh?
he? Yeah. Okay.
But he was like in Tales from the Hood Part 2 and a bunch of other movies, right? He's a great dude. They're the last ones left, and then that's it. That's at the end. It's basically
That's it.
Childs and Mac. They blew up. Well, Childs blew up the whole base. It's all on fire. They're fucked in the middle of the fucking Antarctica, fucking 100 below. And then they just sit there sharing some whiskey, not trusting each other, and going, "Well, we're fucked. Goodbye."
It's like Max said. It's like, even if we knew, we got no fucking type of energy to deal with it. So I'm ghost, bitch.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Yeah, no, right.
Yeah, it's like a pretty fucked ending, and
it is.
And who knows, like, because if they freeze and one of them and Childs is infected, because you never see where Childs being at.
Yeah.
So you don't know if he's infected. You don't even know if fucking Mac's infected. He could have gotten bitten at some point.
Well, the whole point was that the thing was trying to get frozen again.
Yeah, so he'd be found.
Because he can't go nowhere.
Yeah, brought to the mainland because it's fucking freezing temperatures.
Well, yeah, he can't survive outside the... Right, it's weird, right? It can't be too cold or too hot.
Well, it can freeze because that's what happens. Remember, it thaws out.
But he can't, he can't travel. It's like it's going to freeze at one point.
Yeah, it's just way too cold.
Yeah.
But it just needs to be pulled and brought over to, the mainland, and you're fucked.
Yeah.
Murder was the case of the show. So I'm going to tell you, I'm going to start with mine. So it's the crew member, Palmer. So Palmer, like he said, he was like, yeah, it's aliens, they've always been here. But this was crazy. So when they're testing the blood, when they realize that the thing doesn't like blood, they take samples of their blood and then they put heat to it. They heat up a wire and a copper wire and they put it to the blood. If it reacts, it's the thing. So they get to Palmer and it reacts. And they're like, holy shit. And the blood starts like fucking escaping. And said,
at first it screeches.
Yeah, it's like, and he just like jumps out. It's kind of crazy. And then Palmer's, tied up to a chair with some other dudes. And then then he just starts like shaking and shit, like fucking like trembling. And then they're like, yo, get us the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And everyone's just freaking out. They just look at him. He just keeps shaking. And then eventually his face starts melting. His eyes pop out. And he's like, it just looks fucking gross and nasty and fucking beautiful at the same time. Dude, it's just like his head swells up and again it just starts falling apart. And then he starts growing in size and he stands up and like his feet like turn into like stumps and they just like into the base of the like breaks through the floor. And he stands up and they're like, oh fuck, get me off of it.
Yeah.
Because like 3 other dudes are tied to the same fucking, it looks like the Greyhound chair fucking situation where they're all connected, right? And the bench, and he's like standing up, and then the other dude named Windows, he was supposed to fry him because Mac's flamethrower just stops working, and it's like, burn on Windows, and he's just looking like, ugh.
Another one that freezes.
And so then the Palmer thing, his head just fucking just splits open like a fucking Venus flytrap with hella teeth and just starts chomping on Windows' head and starts fucking just
shaking him like a dog does with his toy.
Like a blue nose, man. Like a blue nose pig.
Like, fuck you.
It fucking sends him flying and then he gets torched. Then Mac just lets him have it. Then he looks like Windows and he starts trembling and he just lets him have it. I was like, damn. It was fucking nuts, bro. Cremation special.
Yeah, they were killing everything there.
Shit.
Even Mac, remember when he killed the fucking dog in the beginning?
Yeah, he starts shooting at everything. He's like, oh, I'm going to shoot that dog too. I don't know about you, bro.
Mac, man.
I ain't taking no chances.
Damn. Yeah, that was a many scene.
Yeah, dude.
But shit, I like the one when Copper, the doctor, he starts to do CPR on
Norris,
because they thought Norris was like the one. He was pretty much the one destroying everything, right?
Yeah.
In the beginning.
Yeah.
And he was like the most quietest one. You really didn't hear much about him. Like he was in the background.
But he was trusted or something.
Yeah, he's trusted like that. But anyhow, so yeah, I guess Norris, like he what does he do? He faints? Or I can't remember what happened.
He gets infected somehow though.
Well, but he's like laying on the fucking. Oh no, they take him on the table, right?
Yeah.
Put him on the table and they're trying to.
Yeah, he faints. That's right. Like he's having a heart attack or some shit.
Oh, it's when they were trying to attack Mac.
Because they think he's infected.
He's infected and he was inside ready to blow them up. And then so he's talking to the other crew, but Norris attacked him from the back, and that's when fucking Mac he's just like elbows him. No, he fucking gets him off of him. He had two fools. It was the other black dude, right? What's his name?
I forgot.
Anyhow, the cook. Yeah. So he chucks him off of him, and that's when the dude starts tripping. Norris starts to faint, and he starts to kind of shake. So they put him on the table. They bring over. Well, Copper says, "Go get the
paddles,
the paddles for
gives him a shock for the chest."
Yeah. So he's doing that.
Defibrillator him.
Yeah, and so on the third try, fucking Norris's chest just opens up, and his fucking hands go right through his fucking chest, and he chomps off his fucking hands, man. Both of his hands just gone, man. Just like chomp like yum. And then so dude's all like tripping, right? Fucking Copper's on the fucking ground, like crying, and in the meantime, Mac is fucking burning Norris, his body. He's just fucking flamethrowing him, right? He's torching his ass up, and while that's happening, Norris's head starts to
rip off.
Starts to stretch and rip off. It rips off, and the head hits the ground, and then that's when he's the head starts to grow fucking legs out of his head, like a spider, man, and then starts to walk away. So it's like walking away, right? And they're all so the crew's all finishing fucking torching Norris, and then they look back because they can hear something kind of just fucking walking, like, and they look back, and there's a fucking alien head just like sitting there. And one of the dudes, what was his name? Bomber. He's like, I can't fucking believe this. And they fucking just torched him. But it was funny because the alien just like posted in the hallway, looking like, what's that? What you want? It's like, it was good. It was good. Some with it. And then he gets torched, man. I was like, you dumb pendejo. You should have taken off, man.
Like, you're in the wrong hood.
You just done Speedy Gonzalez. But yeah, I know, right? He just looked at them like he was posted and shit. Like, it's my block. Motherfucker, you about to get torched.
You by yourself, too.
Yeah. It's like, fuck that. I'll take all y'all motherfuckers. But yeah, man.
Oh, that's good shit. Yeah, that was a good one, man. Would you recommend this movie?
Yeah, it's a good movie, man. It's a really good movie. It's one of those movies that it should stay classic.
Yeah.
You know, I know they try to remake it, but it's a timepiece for John Carpenter. I mean, just the whole movie.
Yeah.
How it is from beginning to end. You know, of course, it's compared to what's out now with the CGI and all that shit, you know, of course, when it comes to the effects, it's a little outdated, but like you said, even then, it still goes with the movie. It's good. So, but it has a good story. I mean, I really like the story behind it.
Yeah, I agree because it's still fun to watch, and the pace is good.
Yeah,
it keeps the movie going. The momentum keeps going, so you don't get bored. There's always something happening. Because sometimes movies like this, that's like it feels long, and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
You're like, you know, this just keeps it going. You're like, oh shit. Sometimes like that could be the detriment to the quality of the story because it moves so quickly. But in the end, I mean, it gets the job done, gets you like spooked, and you're like, holy shit. And you get to see creature effects that aren't done like that anymore. And even like the newer that came out some time ago, originally it was all practical effects, and then the studio got involved. They're like, no, they look too like practical. Yeah. So then went all CG and kind of just, instead of like going, okay, let's do CG to clean it up, they just redid the whole thing CG on the creatures. I was like, oh, you fucked. And that's why it gets such a bad rap.
Yeah, it's a waste of money too, man.
Yeah. But again, this one, like Alien has a cool like tidal effect. So you see the space, and then obviously you see like tears into the space. And the light shines through with like that foggy smoke thing. Yeah. And then it says the thing. And then the music in this movie is cool. You hear it's like a boom, boom. You know, it's pretty fucking
cool. The
cool.
beginning scene too is pretty cool because it shows a spaceship going to Earth.
Yeah,
and then it
just burns.
Kind of looks like the Predator. How they did, right, you know. But and it's one of those movies that, you know, it's a fucking alcoholic guy just trying to drink. That's all he's trying to do.
That's all he wants to do.
He just wants to go and fucking drink.
And he's bored. All you can do is play chess.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, it's so.
What the fuck is that?
What the fuck?
What the fuck is this?
Now it's time to talk about, the shit that really annoyed us. The one thing that annoyed us out of all this whole fucking movie, what the fuck?
Well, I think there's two of them, but one I gotta fucking just mention. Okay, on the thing when fucking Kurt Russell, when he's fucking sitting there and playing chess, and then he loses, right? He fucking loses my computer. And this motherfucker, like, he gets mad. He opens up the computer and he pours his liquor into it. I go, why would you do some shit like that?
He's like, fucking bitch.
Yeah.
What? Like,
no, he said fucking cheating bitch.
Yes. I was like, what?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, that was like dude, uncalled for.
Don't you need that shit? You're in fucking Antarctica. You can't fucking just order one from Dell.
Shit.
But no, so the real part in the thing, it was the thing, really, the what the fuck moment, was when fucking Blair, which was the scientist, right, he's building a fucking spaceship, man. What the fuck?
And he built it hella fast.
When he had time to fucking like
scrounge metal
and fucking weld it together, like that shit looked like a little fucking alien spaceship, right? Like a little disc. Like what the fuck? It's only been a day. It's like well, not really, right? It was days.
No, probably less than that.
Yeah, but it was just like, dude, that part didn't need to be in there.
Yeah, I'm like, how's it going to fly out? Because it was underground and there was like no way out. Like, he's going to dig another tunnel. And I was like, what the fuck?
Well, the whole time, it was like, this fucker supposedly was locked up.
Yeah.
But the whole time he had, not only he built a spaceship, but he brought all the tools, the torches.
He built a giant tunnel and
everything, the spaceship, all within fucking days. With no one hearing this shit, man. I'm like, okay. All right, okay.
Relax. Oh, man. Yeah, for me, really, it's funny is like, dude, this is the first time we're reviewing 3 solid movies. Yeah, normally we got 1 or 2 or all 3 that are just like, what the what is this trash? But so there's a lot of stuff that really didn't come up and I'm like, what the fuck was that? I just ruined the shit.
Yeah.
Really, there wasn't. I mean, the only one that's still to this day is when I watch The Predator is what was the point of their job? It's never really clear. Yeah, they show up and then they're like, yeah, you need to go to this fucking site because they must have killed Hawkins, like some other merc crew that was there before them, and you got to go kill them. And then they show up and there's actually Russians there working with the guerrillas, but none of it's really answered. And the whole time, Arnold yelling at fucking the Malinche, fucking Dylan going, what the fuck is all bullshit, all of it? Yeah. And fucking throwing papers at his face. You're like, okay, so, but once the Predator comes involved, they're like, yeah, that story was nonsense, whatever. Move on. What? Yeah, it's obviously that's not the point of that movie, but still in the end, it was just like, what?
That is true. Like, there's only like small moments like that, right? The movies are solid, but there is small moments like, what the fuck? Like when Arnold got shot by the Predator, like everyone else gets shot, gets the shit blown, right? Fucking
Dylan loses an arm.
Fucking Pancho, what's his name, gets shot in the head, in the face, and no, that's Mac. The other one when they're carrying him.
Yeah, it's Pancho. He gets shot on the side of the face.
Side of the face, right?
Yeah,
and then Mac
done
the front of the face.
And then Arnold gets a full blast to the shoulder,
and he's just like fucking ketchup.
Yeah, just like I guess
he said, "I'm okay."
And it's just like, scratch. I'm like, bro, really? Everyone got fucking... Blaine got a hole in his chest. I mean, it just made... Yeah. There was a lot of inconsistency with the laser blasting. They're like, we can't make Arnold like super invincible, so he's got to get shot at one point. I'm like, what? That shouldn't have gone that way, man. I don't know about you. Oh, shit. But what does it all mean? Again, man, so this, we're talking about a theme here, right? If you've been listening to us for a long time, you're one of our listeners. We don't do movie reviews. Really, we're talking about themes, right? So all the movies had completely different environments, right? Different backgrounds, but the same issue, same problem, right? You got invasive species, some illegal aliens coming encroaching on our properties, right? So let me ask you, Sir Sco, what was your favorite background out of all the movies? Which background really is one that spoke to you and like, oh, you know what? That's the one.
Yeah, the jungle and the Predator. It's I think it's a perfect scene for the story. They all have good backgrounds. They all fit the story. But Predator, because of the type of story it is, which is, game pretty much, hunting.
Yep.
It really fits the profile how it really should. And I just like it kind of gives the opposite a chance, right? Like the humans to be able to, like what Arnold did, he actually ended up putting on some mud to disguise camouflage him. So, not that the other movies don't have similar aspects to it, but I think The Jungle plays it very well where, I remember watching the movie, and when I watched that, it being, The Jungle, The Predator, and then how the story rolled out, and then how Arnold ended up winning, it all made sense. It wasn't like, what the fuck, this shit is cheesy. No, from beginning to end, and I think it had to do a lot with because of its environment, of where it was at, being able to be strategic with the moves that both of them make. Yeah. And it's like one of those things that does even out the playing field. No,
guaranteed. No, I definitely see that. But for me, it was Antarctica. So that one is one, for me, the scariest, and like it almost felt perfect for the situation because, for one, you're stuck between a rock and a hard place and a shitty place, essentially. There's not much room for you to go either way. One, you can't compromise the base because that's your survival.
Yeah.
You're out in a place that goes negative 100 and, you'll freeze to death. And so you have to worry about that. And it only makes it worse when you can't trust the people inside because this creature's fucking killing people, taking over people.
Yeah.
And you have to use a flamethrower, so you're risking burning the fucking place down. And then it only gets worse in the movie when the creature fucking destroys the generator that pretty much powers the heat source. And then you're like, okay, smoke him if you got him. Let's burn this motherfucker down. I was like, damn.
But it's funny that you mentioned that because they all have that, where they're stuck in a place where they can't go nowhere. Like The Jungle too, right? It's like it's so masked that where are they going to go?
Exactly.
Same thing with Alien.
Yeah.
You're in a spaceship where
you can't go outside.
Damn, that's fucked up. That's why they make some. I mean, that's what makes those movies. For all you motherfuckers out there, a few months ago, you're all bitching about that out there in social media, especially fucking Twitter. You guys, there was a whole thing about how people said that space movies are not horror movies or
guaranteed.
Scary.
Yeah,
they are. I mean, that right there is the fucking structure of
horrifying.
Horrifying. Yeah, horrifying. You can't go nowhere. But
shit.
But yeah.
You tell him.
Yeah, man. Just to add, because the Predator does, he fucking stalks, hunts, mocks. He mocks you too.
That's right.
What a fucking asshole.
He copies the. He copies the sounds like. Want some candy? I'm like, what the fuck?
That's not like, what an asshole. He just does it like, he doesn't just kill you. He fucks with his prey before he goes and fucks with them. So I was like, okay, that's G, man. That's G.
Oh, shit. Yeah, you're totally right, bro. And plus, the one advantage you have, though, about in the movie The Predator being in the jungle is that you got mercs. You got dudes with guns. You got a chance.
Yeah.
As opposed to, like, say the movie The Alien, where you're like, oh, fuck. All we got is a flamethrower and a little fucking taser. That's fucked.
What do you do with that?
Yeah, you're fucked. But let me ask you this question. Prompt. Put them all in that Kia, in a giant ass Kia warehouse. Employees are working there after hours, and you put all the three aliens. Which alien, in your eyes, will come out on top and survive at the very end?
Obviously, you guys could tell by now I like the Predator. Because the Predator could turn invisible. None of them can.
That's true.
So they can't see him. No one can see him.
That's true.
The alien can't see him. The thing can't see him. So, and then, like I said, the Predator is built for that. He's specifically built to win. The other ones are built to just fucking fuck up shit. But Predator's like, no, I got an agenda.
I got an outline of how I'm going to do this. Yeah. We have a strategy.
He's like, I need 3 skulls to take back home to get that stripe.
Oh, dude, I'll give it to the Thing because, for one, you got the workers, right? So the Thing, he just needs to get a few workers, get them going. And let's say the alien gets to one of the workers that's been infected by the Thing and fully mimicked by the Thing. And then he goes, oh, got this guy. I'm going to cocoon him, put a face hugger on him. Boom. got an infected alien thing.
Damn, that'd be crazy.
And then all of a sudden, it just starts to spread. And if the predator's lucky, he keeps his fucking distance. But sometimes this motherfucker likes to get close.
He likes to mock.
He likes to get close. He's like, hey, I'm going to get up close and personal and give you a little Wolverine shankity shank.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he did to Arnold. Like, he had a time that you just blasted him. He's like, nah, I'm going to go fight this guy.
Yeah, he took
So that's what he was going to do with some dumbass fucking IKEA worker. You know what? Let's fight. And then he just fucks up. And then obviously he's infected. Fucking COVID spreads.
Okay.
Social distancing full. Social distancing. Ripley trying to tell you, man. Trying to tell everybody. You got fucking quarantine. But, you know.
I can see that. Okay. All right. Nice put.
Let's get creative.
Tattoo shop.
So this is a point where we get creative. There's a question, and then we make a story up or make something up and have fun with it.
And what alien would you be when attacking a group of people stuck on the island?
I'll be like some weird little mosquito, but a weird looking mosquito with like a super long fucking stem. I don't know. There's a lot of insects out there. It's probably one that looks like it, and just hit right the back of the neck. And then what ends up happening is when I stick my shit in her neck, then it just starts to spread, and I'm like the cell. And then eventually, instead of a chest burster, your body explodes into hell of these fucking mosquitoes. And everyone's like, ah! And fucking, I get a few people, and then start spreading some more. And then I don't like fire. And so I can't go into the cave at night because I have the big fire light lit up. And so as a mosquito, I'm just posted. We're a hive. We all share the same mind. And we kind of wait until a cruise ship shows up, and we're like, dinner time.
So kind of like Starship Troopers?
Almost, but we're smaller, but just more. It's more like the Thing mixed with COVID. And the Nile virus.
Damn.
And Zika virus on fucking mosquitoes.
Damn.
And the alien just blowing shit up.
Fuck. Okay. That's a good one. I mean, I don't know. To tell you the truth, I mean, there's... Because whatever I say might be... I mean, I'm thinking some like liquid type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, almost like
T-1000?
Nah, more like Venom.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's like this particle thing where its form is it's more like a putty type of thing. Black. It's, of course, black or dark. It looks dark in color. But it's able to move around and almost like The Blob. Remember the movie The Blob? How it could just like go over people, but instead of killing them, you know, it takes over the body, uses their, I don't know, man. It would be something like that, in that type of form where, you know, they come down, it's a spaceship, they come down, but so yeah, I don't know, to tell the truth. I'm just making up shit now.
So Sursko here first.
Damn.
Some fucking black slime
sludge. Let's just
get on people's clothes.
There you go, man. I'll make you look dirty.
You're going to hate your time out here in the fucking island. You're going to kill each other because you're so irritated and you got this fucking black sludge on you. You're like, fuck this shit.
Oh, shit.
I hate Tina. Shut the fuck up, Tina. Shut up, Tina.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, it's on the island, huh? Stuck on the island. No, I get, nah, I'll pass.
It's about that time. Last words.
Last words, homies, for everyone out there listening, giving that ear. Find us on IG and TikTok at Hella Horror Podcast and on Twitter. Our handle is at Hella Horror Pod. You can drop us a message on any of those platforms, including me at Sir_Sko on Instagram. We constantly putting out cool shit. Share our media pages with everyone you know. Pronto.
Guaranteed. So remember, comment, rate, and add them 5 stars. Review it, follow it, subscribe to it, download it, do all that stuff. If you're on Apple, scroll to the bottom, hit us a 5th star. Even if you're bored, you're like, fuck this, I'm going to do some 5 stars. Yeah, tell the world that we're your favorite podcast. You know, put on the social media, you go, at Hella Horror, hashtag Hella Horror. Wherever it's at. So email us at hellahorrorpodcast@gmail.com with suggestions, fan art, hate mail. If there's like a theme, like, hey guys, you guys haven't done zombies, you guys haven't done dolls, all that shit. Just fucking let us know, homie.
Drop the line.
And one more thing, keep dreaming and do something about it.
Yeah, because if not, you get left behind.
You don't want to be left behind.
Never. Rato.
Peace.